John Mahama Sam George. Matisse all the kwasi abetna say trumu no yenkoto aba.
Abusia me chia baby obi amediti on abusia fo nyina ehwo ye high gossip just 24 e say em say Jonas senya bam dia na asem no akwa akodru baby akwa akodru onim obekaya abra ye ba beto aba no LGBTQ ehon sensem bebre sorry, and then the argument was there nanado any MPP for say gay any sodomy ekoswa etna Ghana has obekai so if you remember within that period that was the major campaign of President John Mahama, the current president of the Republic of Ghana. Yira Mahama na the campaign kesiye pa the campaign kesiye pa LGBTQ na afe ye koto aba ma owie ya akoda ne asem foforo akoto aba e de ama wawie akoda ne asem foforo yentie ensem a Yura Mahama ekaye abra na oba bepe president of the Republic of Ghana na afe nso oba bedi no yenhwe ensem a ekoso anuanom high gossip just 24 make sure subscribe like it na share leave a comment ma yenhu baby a wo free na baby a wo hwen e free as we try to build this channel together. Let's watch what Mahama said.
My fathers and mothers in Christ, the current legal impasse created by the Akufo-Addo administration on the Promotion of Proper Human Sexual Rights and Ghanaian Family Values Act, which was passed by Parliament, has set a dangerous precedent for our governance. The constitutional directives for action by the President are quite clear and need not have resulted in this stalemate. As I have publicly stated, I'm a proud member of the Assemblies of God Church, and my faith does not permit same-sex marriages or relationships. No. Thank you. My faith does not permit same-sex marriages or relationship, nor does it endorse human-animal relationships, or does it allow people to change their gender as they wish. This is a fundamental belief that I hold and is grounded in my faith. I therefore assure you that the promotion of LGBTQ and all the pluses will have no place in our schools and communities under my administration. Thank you. Thank you.
You are let's say John Mahama was welcomed and then received with a standing ovation. A standing ovation as often penning for Kuku Dampan, a woman, Omunina, Elbomon, Papa. Me who Apostle Abraham Lamte, Reverend Dr. George from Pomme, who are so be brave and penning for pa. Now the woman is a Yura Mahama say LGBTQ need or no na buying bar on so. Now LGBTQ nina a NPP and a SSA actually, but say a two abanema or no John Mahama na Obabi the president, it would have no way in our body politics and politicking. And the answer to Obama John Mahama or see on no assemblies ni mapa na ni GD entrene say or LGBTQ editum. Enti asofo mpanyimfo no nso ani je e ma omo bomon sem e de ma John Mahama. Enti say de ebisa ne say yewura wa ba bedi afimunie it's almost a year yente ho hwe o say wo be sign bill yi send ye see kind the old parliament edin kai ho bibia to ho well o say also almost akole on the floor of parliament one na wukita majority ma omo nya na sign asem we dede bia enim bibia enim na we na akodu Twene Jonas enim glass nkwa
John Mahama Sam George. Matisse all the kwasi abetna say trumu no yenkoto aba. Ye tu wi a obesan. wamfa wo Jimmy anso ho akwasia tama Akufo-Addo wo so yeto abananya abamba be kwasia na na eti parliament ho na anya afenyo makins mu na neguo na anya ai kwasia mpanyini ai Sam George mu an na eti parliament ho kwasia Sam Kofo na akoto abawi kan ko twa adem na ja Jimmy no yensan ko waste taxpayers money and fail form and ko fa electoral commission mesi wo mese be $200 million because ma Jimmy ana sika na mutugu na emofe ya to abana wie emoa na esum parliament omoa na da susumo na omato awie omo se omo mpetrumu Akufo-Addo so Jimmy ontwam na wo dwan munte opposition se mo ba ya mu betwam ma ba mu nkotwam am sa de Jimmy to say yensan koto aba abra moa mu ni twa asere your mama uni twa asere 2 million abra wonye scan pianes for na kwase ase scan na de command electoral commission si emfanye
Enuanom yo na ne de akosie no no hwe mobekaya ye ba beto aba no na abranti efre ne Twene Jonas da bia na no si na ado so da bia na no si NPP so wo di ewura na ado atema se na ado eso so LGBTQ ase na yenka say John Mahama na na chire mobile but the biggest beneficiary of atemdidi any campaign Twene Jonas abranti Twene Jonas a onye omuni pebia eye ni nyina it was going in favor of the NDC and then that time you remember more fire you know o kan okre glass nkwa you are the truth one out to be kan okre say dey na ebeka you see you say unua abodi say she na che say won so wasa ensuo e de asi wo de ho. You should be each other's keeper. Look at the way this gentleman is disrespecting a whole president. I don't know what can be done about this thing, but this is Anyoma we ekoso. Na ye kaya Sam George enso kan sempa. Ye nkonkoshe Sam George. Ye misi nyina ye re Sam George. Ye nkonkoshe abranti a ye friend Sam George ne nkasa ya ono nso kan leading to this election ayetoma NDC eba power. Mr. High Gossip just 24. Subscribe and like and share. Comment in my who baby I will share free. Me da se pa.
Lastly, on the LGBT issues, I mean, if you get a nod, how far would you hope to push it? The president, your candidate, when he was interviewed on the BBC, he said he would now look into what is in that bill.
You know, that's a misconception that's been put out. And I listened to that full BBC interview. President Mahama has been clear that he will sign that bill, and he has no option than to sign that bill. President Mahama will know no peace from Sam George until he signs that bill. And he himself has said that to the clergy, that as a Christian, as a member of the Assemblies of God Church, he will sign that bill. What the president said to the BBC was in response to why President Akufo-Addo has not signed the bill. And he said to them, look, what you, President Akufo-Addo, should have done, instead of rejecting service of the bill, was to have received the bill, stated what his displeasure is with the bill, which is what the Constitution says. The Constitution in Article 1067, President Mahama in his response to the BBC was referring to the Constitution of Ghana. Article 1067 says that when he gets to the president, he must within 14 days indicate whether he would sign or not sign. If he chooses not to sign, he then has to bring it back to Parliament and then states in the memo to Parliament the reasons why he's refusing to sign and add the recommendations to remedy those challenges he sees. Otherwise, within the 14 days, he can refer it within 30 days. He can refer it to the Council of State, who have 30 days to give him advice. That's what President Mahama was saying in that BBC interview. He was not saying that he now has to read the bill. President Mahama has read the bill. It's because he's read the bill that he told the clergy that when he becomes president, he will sign the bill, because President Mahama has no problem with anything in the bill. That explanation he was given was basically what the president should have done as a lawyer in line with our constitution, because the president's decision not to have service of the bill on him is unconstitutional and shows you how reckless and irresponsible Akufo-Addo is as a president.
Oria meze Ghana ho nsem ha ekoso ne de na eche se Sam George nso na akasa no de ono nso kan de se LGBTQ ne de eye MPP na eso so na se NDC bade a omo nso so na se ye Mahama mpo ba na se wan sign bill na onya asumdwe wo ma ne ho nto no ene ene. And so when you are in opposition, you need to be careful about how you talk and then about how you speak. My name is George for video in home. Please leave a like, leave a comment. Comment in my own baby. I will share at the free. A higher gossip just 24. Ya mean sure. Now also I share videos. Thank you.